USFA First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Johnson.
All right, Hornet Nation, it's time for another exciting installment of Alabama State football. We welcome with open arms our visitors and friends from Alcorn State. Kickoff happening any minute now. Should be close to 90 at times in the first half. By halftime, mid-80s. And then the sun will set in the second half and will slide down to near 80 degrees. If you're looking for rain, you will not find any of that. This will be a dry and perfect evening for football here in Montgomery. Everyone have a fun time, a safe trip home, and go Hornets.
Referee, mic check. Mic check.
Entering the field, the visiting team, the Braves from Alcorn State University.
I want you to give me your time, and I'll show you something. I want you to give me your attention, and I'll get you real close to what you reward. I want you to give me all the sweet routines, and I'll give you what you can't get. I want you to give me your undivided attention. Everything that you say you want out of yourself, and I will keep you. Everything. Everything. Everything.
Gentlemen, we're going to play football today. Alcorn, you're a visiting team. We have a small coin here. This is tails, this is heads. What would you like? Oh, tails. This is your hands. Alabama State, move from one to top. Who would you like to do? You're going to defer. You're going to defer their options to the second half. You're going to take the ball. Put it back to the ball you want to do. Alcorn, four receivers. Fill up, gentlemen.
Braves set to receive the ball. Your captain.
We welcome you to ASU Stadium in Montgomery, Alabama for Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network, where it is Hall of Fame weekend this weekend. Today, the Hornets host Alcorn State Braves in a battle of teams looking to get their first win in conference play today. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamari Darrington. Alabama State sits at 1-2 after its 23-10 loss at Florida A&M last week. Alcorn State is 1-3 and is coming off of a 23-20 loss at home to Prairie View A&M. Both teams will try to get back into the conference race here today. Alabama State trying to chase Florida A&M in the East, and Alcorn State is chasing Prairie View A&M in the West. Today marks the first home start for Alabama State quarterback Damon Stewart, who put together a strong performance in Tallahassee, throwing for 289 yards and a touchdown last week. Unfortunately, his pick six with less than 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter sealed the Hornets' second consecutive loss. And the Hornets' defense will be preoccupied in slowing down Alcorn State running back Jarvian Howard, not only one of the best players in the SWAC, but perhaps one of the best players in the entire FCS. He only had 42 yards last week, though, against Prairie View A&M in the 3-point defeat at the hands of Prairie View. Alabama State comes into the game as the second-best rush defense in the SWAC, allowing just 106 yards per game. This is the 48th meeting between these two teams. The last scheduled meeting ended up being a forfeit for Alcorn State as they did not play during the 2021 spring season. Alcorn State still holds a 24-22-1 edge. The last time these two teams met on the field was here in Montgomery back in 2019 and resulted in a 35-7 win for the Braves of Alcorn State, who are wearing white with the golden helmets. Alabama State is in black with white helmets. John Jaden will kick off for the Hornets. Back deep to receive for Alcorn State. Number 2, Malik Rogers, and number 5, Nico Duffy. Also, Keem McNair back deep also for Alcorn State. First home game in 3 weeks for the Hornets. They lost 21-17 to Miles after a season-opening win over Southern back on September the 2nd. Alcorn State playing its third game on the road. Their lone win is against McNeese State. Underway from Montgomery, and this will be fielded near the sideline by McNair inside the 5, cuts it to near the near side, and he's out to the 20-yard line, and that's where Alcorn State will begin its first offensive possession of the game. They're led by the quarterback, Aaron Allen, a 6'1", 200-pound junior from Missouri City, Texas, who's completing 68% of his passes this year, 541 yards and 2 touchdowns this season. And last week, he ended up 26 for 37 for 287 yards and 2 touchdowns in the loss. So the ball at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Howard. Howard is the running back. The receivers are Rogers, Montario Hunt, McNair. The tight end is Tavarius Griffin, a Tallahassee native. 4 wideouts on this first down. Allen waiting on the snap, and he's got it. Goes to the right side. That pass is complete to the 23-yard line. That catch is made by McNair. The first catch for McNair. It'll be 2nd down. Alcorn State averaging 15 points a game this year. Their high was the 20 points last week against Prairie View. 5 wideouts now on the 2nd down. 2nd down and about 6 after a gain of about 2nd down and 5 after a gain of 5. Blitz coming from the outside, and that pass is caught over the middle. Pass complete to Tavarius Adams. That's his first catch of the game. He gets out to the 28-yard line. Good for 4. 3rd and a yard. Florida A&M was 4 for 12 on 3rd downs last week. So it'll be 3rd down and a yard. They got to get to the 29. 4 wideouts for Alcorn State. Howard splits to the left, takes the handoff, and he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Good job up front there by Traquan Thomas, along with Stephon Young-Roll. It's a no gain on the play, and it'll cause a punt. So the Braves 3 and out on the first offensive possession. And punting for Alcorn State will be number 41, Caleb Darbone. It's 34.8 average on 13 punts this year. And receiving the punt for the Hornets is Robert McMinn, along with 31 yards on a punt return. And this one, spiraling kick. McMinn takes it, drops it at the 27, picks it up, tries to reverse his field, still dancing through the defense, trying to take it to the outside, spins off another tackle, watch out from behind, able to hold on to it and gets out to the 37-yard line. There's a pick of about 10 on the return. So it'll be 1st down for the Hornets at the 37. So good field position for Alabama State. Damon Stewart, the quarterback, 5'11", 167 out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the UAB transfer. His first start at home, he's completing 60% of his passes with 348 yards and a touchdown. Did throw an interception last week. but completed 26 passes, which was the most by an Alabama State quarterback in a game since 2021. Juwan Howell is the running back. Receivers are Keyshawn Johnson, Isaiah Scott, Tyree Saunders, and Will Sparks. Bunch formation shifts to the left on this first down. Handoff goes to Howell, straight up the middle, and he runs into number 2, Terrence Ellis, out to the 40-yard line, pick up about 3. And Howell with the first carry of the game. Hornets only had 12 rushing yards last week. Howell had 30. Pick up 3, it'll be second down and 7. Hornets had a season-high 291 passing yards a week ago. In that bunch to the left side, pass is caught by Johnson. Johnson spins off a tackle and picks up about a yard. Alcorn State defense, Malachi Bailey, Cullen Scott, Keyway Jones up front along with Tyler Smith. Terrence Ellis and Damarian Edwards are the linebackers. Andrew Smith, Keenan Leachman, Ernest Woods III, Wallace Melton, and Edwin Summerhour are in the secondary. It's third down. They got to get to the 47. It's 3rd and 6. Just under 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Handoff goes up the middle to Harris. Harris stretching forward, but I think it'll be a yard short at the 46. So it was good for 5, but they needed 6 on the play. So it'll be interesting to see if they go for it. And it looks like they will not, as coming in as the punting unit. So both teams go 3 and out in their first possession, although Alcorn State's probably watching out for a fake. Harrison Tuck is the punter for Alabama State. And his average is also 34.8 yards this year on 11 punts. McNair standing at his own 15. Tuck having trouble with the snap. And that one off the side of his foot. And we got a flag down, as I think it's going to be roughing the punter against the Hornets. In any event, it's going to be a first down. If it is determined that the punter got run into, and it's going to be a first down for Alabama State.
Preston, the kicker on the defense. As a 5-yard penalty, result in a first down.
Preston Clipper is the official today. So the Hornets get the ball back. First and 10. And they have it right now at the 46. They'll have to see how they mark this. Looks like it's just the 5-yard penalty. So they're in Alcorn State territory at the 49-yard line. Alcorn State is coached by Fred McNair. He's in its 7th season at Alcorn State. 42-33 is the record. Former Brave in his own right. We've got 2 coaches coaching for their alma maters today. Eddie Robinson Jr., 7-7, as he's in his 2nd season at Alabama State. So Alabama State gets a reprieve on the running into the punter. Now first down, Stewart over the middle, pass is complete to the 41-yard line. That one gets to Ajay Harrell. A.J. Harrell, should say. A freshman from Daytona Beach. Second down and 3, 7 yards on that last play. And it doesn't look like Alabama State was ready for the snap, and Howell just has to take down to the 46. So that'll be a loss on the play, 3rd down. So chance for Alabama State to get the initial first down of the contest. We got 10:30 left in the first quarter. Alabama State has also struggled to score this year. Their season high is 17. 3rd down, they got to get to the 39. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Hornets. Johnson goes in motion. Hand off to Howell, and that's not going anywhere other than the 45-yard line, as a host of Braves were there. Bailey was one of them, and that's going to do it for Alabama State. So they get the penalty, but they can't take advantage. So Tuck goes back to punt. McNair will try to get this one. Last punt went about 14 to 15 yards. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Tuck waiting, and McNair waiting at his own 10. Tuck rolls to his left, gets off the kick. It's an end-over-end kick, And it's fielded on a fair catch at the 13-yard line. 9:23 left to play in the first quarter. Alabama State and Alcorn State battling here in Montgomery. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Fans, Steakhouse Charm delivery of Montgomery sponsors the Steakhouse Bama State delivery of the game. One lucky fan will win a dinner for two from Steakhouse Charm delivery after a Bama State touchdown.
Back here in Montgomery, Alabama State and Alcorn State scoreless. 9:23 left in the first quarter. It was a 33-yard punt by Tuck. Alcorn State starts this drive at the 13. And
First down, Braves.
Allen is all alone back there in the backfield. 5 wideouts for the Braves. And a quick throw to the outside. Pass is complete over the middle, down to the 20-yard line. And it looks like that's to Griffin. It is Griffin. Pick up a 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. Griffin, the Tallahassee native, so he's a nearby product. 9th catch of the year for Griffin. His first of the afternoon. 2nd down and 3. Allen 4 for 4 for 16 yards so far. Handoff now comes left side, and that's Nico Duffy. And Duffy lost a yard on the play. Coming up was Mikey Victor, along with DeMarcus Cunningham.
It's time for this crowd to get loud, 'cause it's
3rd and 4. Alabama State got off the field on the last 3rd down. Alcorn State with a 3 and out on its first possession. Duffy, Monterio, Hunt, and Duffy are split out here. McNair is split out. Play clock winding down to 10. Duffy will now join Allen in the backfield. Alabama State shows blitz, and here they come. The throw is deflected, almost intercepted. Cale Jackson Jr. almost had another pick. So another 3 and out for the Braves, and the Hornets will get it back. Well, it should be good field position again. So the defense coming through the first 2 possessions. And Darbone will go back again to punt with Big Men standing at his own 40-yard line.
Robert McMahon sets a receive.
Coming at it, and they almost get there. McMahon says get away from it. It takes a huge Alcorn State roll. It's going to roll all the way down near the 30-yard line. So they got lucky on that one. As that one goes for almost 50 yards on that last punt. A 51-yard punt. It's down at the 30-yard line, and Alabama State will get it back. Hornets went 3 and out on their first possession, and then they got a reprieve on a penalty by Alcorn State on the punt, but they cannot take advantage. looks like Davis is now in the game. Demetrius Davis. Davis did not play last week against Florida A&M. 5'11", 202-pound sophomore out of Houston, Texas. McMinn goes in motion, and Davis will keep it himself. And Terrence Ellis tackles him at the 33-yard line. So Davis into the game for the first time as a change of pace. So Davis Stewart on the sideline. Let's see what Davis can do against this Alcorn State defense. Picks up 3 on first down. Empty backfield. Again, McMinn goes in motion. This time he gets it on the jet sweep. And a nice gain on second down as it gets to the 37. Ellis again on the stop along with Wallace Melton. 3rd and 3. They got to get to the 40-yard line. Hornets trying to get the first down, keep this drive going. Davis is completing 66% of his passes, 331 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 3rd down. Johnson goes in motion, but they hand it off to Harris, and Harris has room on the left side. Watch out. Harris across midfield. 1 man to beat. Another man has the angle, and Harris is tripped up inside the 15. First down, Alabama State. Looks like they will mark it at the 17-yard line. That's a pickup of 46 yards. That's one of the longest runs of the year for the Hornets. And we have a player down. It looks like Summerall. The right corner is down. So Alabama State gets a big play there. 46 yards for Harris. That's one of his longest runs of the season. And we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll see if Summerall is okay. Looks like he's getting up. Hornets in the red zone. When you come back, it's Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
With 6 locations to serve you in the River region, call 334-613-9000 today.
Hornets in the red zone for the first time today after a 46-yard run by Marcus Harris to the 17-yard line. Davis back in a quarterback. Hal Downing the single back. And he'll get the handoff coming right side. Broke a tackle, but ran into another host of Braves at the 15-yard line. Edwards was there along with number 36 for Alcorn State, and that is Kevon Henderson. Pickup of 2. It'll be second down and 8. They got to get to the 7-yard line. Davis all along in the backfield. Davis keeps. Lost the football. And Alabama State was able to jump back on it, I believe, at the 12. So it actually ended up working out for Alabama State. They got a couple more yards on that one. So it'll be 3rd down. Hornets got to take care of the ball down here. They were 1 for 2 in the red zone last week. So Howell, who was in the backfield, recovered the fumble and gives Alabama State new life here. 3rd down. Got to get to the 7-yard line. Johnson and Saunders go to the top. Davis again alone in the backfield. Big men in motion. They fake it to him. Davis over the throw. It is caught. One-handed catch in the goal line. And then he lost the football in the end zone. And it's picked up by Alcorn State. It's the first catch of the season for Jalen Lay, the junior from Atlanta. But as he was being tackled, he lost the football, and it was recovered by Melton in the end zone, and it is a touchback. And another red zone turnover for the Hornets. My goodness. And I'll be interested to see if Coach Robinson will try to challenge this. 4:24 left in the first quarter. That was unfortunate for the big 6'7", 260-pound man. And previous plays under review. So they're going to take a look. Robert McDaniel, the Montgomery native, was in there. I think he had the strip. So as they look at the play, we will take a break. 4:24 left in the first quarter. A huge call early in this game. Scoreless between Alcorn State and Alabama State. Back to Alabama State University at ASU Stadium. The call stands, and it's a red zone turnover at the 1-yard line. Jalen Lay made a one-handed catch, got down inside the 1-yard line, and then lost the ball, and then was bent back. As the ball was being fumbled, Wallace Melton picked it up. And Alcorn State will have the ball at the 20-yard line off the touchback. So 4:24 left in the first quarter. So Alcorn State hasn't done much offensively, but they get a break there. So each team actually has gotten a break so far in this game. See if that continues. Meanwhile, 4 wideouts for Alcorn State. On this first down, Allen waiting for the shotgun snap, and he has it. Watch out from behind. It's Adrian Maddox. He's got him at the 16-yard line. Maddox came in untouched. Maddox makes the play. It's a 4-yard loss, the first sack of the game for the Hornets defense. Maddox, the sophomore from Conyers, Georgia, untouched off the edge, and Allen had nowhere to go with the football. Second down, 4 wideouts for Allen. Duffy comes into the near side. So McNair comes to the near side. Allen looking. Right side, incomplete. Tried to hit Howard. Alcorn State fans want a flag, not get one. DeMars Bellamy on the coverage. Another third down. It's 3rd and 14. Got to get the ball to the 30-yard line. 3:37 left in the opening quarter. Howard in the backfield with Allen. 4 wide receivers. Allen hands it off to Howard on the draw. Breaks a tackle. Gets to the 25, but that's about it. Get to the 27. It's good for 11, but looks like this is going to force another punt for the Alcorn State Braves.
11 yards on the play. 4th down.
So Howard has the longest run of the game for Alcorn, but it's another 3 and out for the Braves. The offense really started with that sack by Maddox. And now it'll be McMinn taking it from just inside his own 40. Last punt for Darbone with 51 yards. This one kind of a swimming kick. McMinn will field on the hop at the 32. Steps to the near side. The far side, and gets out near midfield. So once again, Alabama State will have great field position. Of course, the last possession ended in a turnover. We've got 2:43 left in the first quarter. Alabama State right now, 82 total yards. And Alcorn State Braves with just 22. So they mark the ball at the 46 of Alcorn State. And now the umpire picks the ball up. And it'll be marked at the 49 of Alcorn. And Stewart is back in, so I don't know if this is going to be a pattern for the game, but this is Stewart's second possession. Johnson comes in motion, and the handoff goes to Jalen Sultan. And Sultan is wrapped up immediately in the backfield by Devin Dawson, number 59. Picks up a yard to the 48.
Outside. Defense. Number 51. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's why I was back there so fast. So a 5-yard penalty. Santonio Rice was the guilty party there. So 1st and 5 for the Hornets. We are scoreless, 2:31 left to play. Sultan staying in the backfield. Hornets can run anywhere up to 4 to 5 guys in the backfield. Stewart under center. Johnson goes in motion again. Oh, they try to get the handoff. It's fumbled again. And another turnover. Alcorn State picks up the fumble. It's Terrence Ellis, the star linebacker for Alcorn State. He picks it up, and for the second straight possession, Alabama State coughs it up. The ball never got exchanged between Stewart and Johnson. And fans here for Alabama State not happy with the last 2 possessions, the way that they've ended at least. So this is the best field position for Alcorn State to start their possession here at the 46. 3 wideouts. Hand off to Howard. Howard right side. Gets across midfield. And it'll get to the 49 They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 5.
Handoff on the play by the Braves to number 0, Jarvion Howard. Gain of 6 on the play. Second down.
Scarborough was there in front from his safety spot. And they'll give him 6 on the play out to the Alabama State 48, 2nd and 4. And this is the backup quarterback. And he has room up the right side. He's got the first down. Tyler Macon, and it was going to be an extra flag on the play. Tyler Macon, the backup, 6 foot 198 sophomore out of St. Louis. Took the snap, take it to the right side, gets to the 40. That's a pickup of 8 right now.
Field ball, personal foul, number 1. They get out of bounds. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
It's Bubba Adams, the linebacker that got 2 great linebackers in this game. That was a mistake there by Bubba. So add 15 to the 8-yard run. It's now first down at the 25. Alcorn State looking for the first points of the contest. Macon still in at quarterback. And he hands it off on the sweep and a big hit there at the 24-yard line. Anthony Williams got it. Chauncey Moore made the stop. Second down as we wind down towards the final minute of the first quarter. Alabama State had the ball inside the 20-yard line. They actually had it at the 1-yard line and fumbled the ball. They just fumbled the ball in their last possession. Alcorn State just picked up his initial first down of the contest moments ago. Here's Tyler Macon on the quarterback keeper. And he stopped at the 21. Traquan Thomas along with John Smith Cobb there on the stop. And it's going to be third down. Got to get to the 15. 3rd and 6. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Griffin and McNair come in. Tyron Warren is here to the near side, along with McNair. He now goes over to the other side. Howard in the backfield. On third down, Allen takes a low snap, throws over the middle, pass incomplete and almost picked off by Victor. It was off the hands of Warren. He wasn't ready for it, and Victor was looking right there, and he wasn't ready for it. And so with 1 second left, we're going to have a field goal attempt. And coming in to try it will be Noah Kiani, a redshirt freshman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. 4 for 5 on the season with a long of 42. This one will be from 39 yards from just inside the right hash mark. Alcorn State looking to end the first quarter with points. Off the second Alabama State turnover. Snap is down, kick on the way, turning, and he knocks it through. So Alcorn State does get 3 off of the fumble by the Hornets. And at the end of the first quarter, Alcorn State leads your Hornets 3-0 here from ASU Stadium. Second quarter coming up. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
fans, get out those phones. Please turn your attention to the video board. It's time for FanX Trivia, presented by Rehab Associates. Which Hall of Fame inductee was nicknamed the Toy Cannon? Stay tuned for the answer. Robert McMahon is set to receive for the Hornets.
Second quarter about to get underway from ASU Stadium. Alcorn State just ended the first quarter with a 39-yard field goal from Noah Kiani, who will kick off. Eric Horn and Robert McMahon are back deep for your Hornets. Trail 3-0. Hornets had 80 total yards in the first quarter. Alcorn State with just 40. But the two turnovers, that has been the story. That second turnover allowed Alcorn State to score the 3 points. Also took 7 off the board for Alabama State. End over end kick coming up short. It is handled, I believe that is Horn at the 25. Tries to reverse his field. Can he get to the corner? He's going sideways. He's going to be tackled at the 25. Oh, watch out over there. One of the Alcorn State players run to the coach down there. And it's going to be Davis to come back out. So I'm guessing this is the way it's going to be all game. Switching back and forth between Stewart and Davis. Of course, at the C, how both respond. Davis led the drive that got Alabama State down to the 1-yard line before Jalen Lay unfortunately fumbled the ball as he was going in and try to score. So the Hornets come out trailing for the first time, 3-0. But they moved the ball pretty well. Had the big 46-yard run by Harris. That's, other than that, 34 yards. Johnson goes in motion. Last time they tried that, it ended up in a fumble. Handoff goes to the right side. That's Howell. And Howell gets out to the 31-yard line. You got to think that Alabama State, with Stewart throwing 40 times last week, I think it's going to be a different story here this afternoon. Good first down gain of 6, and we've got an injured Brave. And that's Summer Hour again. He might be cramping up.
Injury on the field.
So injury on the field. Let's take a look at some of the other scores in the SWAC today. I don't know if this is good news or bad news. I guess either way it's good and bad. Alabama A&M defeats Tuskegee 58-3. They scored 44 points in the first half. They went easy on them in the second half. They only scored 14. Meanwhile, Southern is on top of Arkansas Pine Bluff 20-0 at the half. And Texas Southern gets his first win of the season, 52-7 over Lincoln. And unfortunately, their quarterback Andrew Bodie has to sit out the rest of the season with the injury. One of the best players in the league. I'm sure he'll be back. Hopefully he'll be back better than ever next year for Texas Southern. So Tigers get their first win of the year. So after the 6-yard gain, it is 2nd and 4. Don't look now. Georgia just took a 27-20 lead on Auburn. 2:52 left in the fourth quarter. So for the Auburn fans out there, that's the score. Handoff goes left side again, and stopped him near the first down marker. That is Howell again. He gets to the 34. He picks up 3, and it'll be 3rd and a yard. Alabama State got a feeling they really need this first down. You get a 3 and out right after a field goal. The way that Alcorn State moved the ball in that last possession, only had to go about 50 yards, but I think this is a must first down here to get here for the Hornets. Howell in the backfield, Johnson in motion. They'll hand it off straight ahead. It's Howell. I'm sorry, that is Harris. Harris has the first down. His 3rd carry of the game. Gets to the 42. That's good for 8, and a first down for the Hornets. Harris now 3 carries for 59 yards. Of course, had the 46-yard run in the first quarter. That's the 4th first down for Alabama State. Harris stays in the backfield. Johnson split to the near side. 1st and 10 at the 42. Again, Johnson goes in motion. And they hand it off to Harris, and Harris has nowhere to go. A host of Braves in the backfield, started with, guess who, Terrence Ellis. And he has, he lets everyone know what he thinks about it. First time Harris has lost yardage. Loss of 3. That'll hurt his rushing average for today. 2nd down. Davis and Stewart each completed both of their passes. Davis completed 2 passes for 16 yards. Stewart 2 passes for 8 yards. Davis on the move. And he's going to run with it. With that fake, out of bounds at the 45. That's going to be 15 more yards. Jeffrey McKelton, the Pinson, Alabama native, a little bit too overzealous after Davis ran out of bounds. Davis loves that fake on the outside when he's got that football tucked away.
First foul, David out of bounds on the defense, number 51. 15-yard penalty to be added to the end of the run, automatic first down.
So the Hornets move the ball. Stewart will come in, and Davis comes out. So not just changing quarterbacks every series, just now moving quarterbacks on each series. So now to 37. It was an 8-yard gain for Davis. Rice ran him out of bounds. Looks like they changed the play there. Johnson in motion. They hand it off to Sultan. Sultan, big hole right side. And a good gain on first down as he gets to the 29. That one good for 8. Already, Alabama State 15 carries as a team for 86 yards. So a good start running the ball. The Hornets had just 12 rushing yards last week. This time around, they've got 86 already in the first half. As we approach 4 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Alabama State trailing 3-0, but moving the ball near the red zone. Sultan left side this time, first down. Sultan breaks the tackle inside the 25, spins again, and he's down to the 16. What a run by Sultan. That one good for 12 as they mark it at the 17. And it'll be a first down. Sultan's come in. Back-to-back carries, and he's got another first down. The Hornets are in the red zone for the second time. You know what happened last time. Got a timeout. Another Braves injured again. This time it's Keenan Leachman, a grad student from Vicksburg, Mississippi. So 10:42 remaining in the first half. And the Hornets trailing 3-0, but they're in the red zone. Watching Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Board-certified specialists treating injuries and physical therapists administering everything from sports medicine to recovery treatment. Baptist Ortho now. Immediate access to orthopedic care. Baptist Ortho.
Back here at ASU Stadium where the Hornets trail 3-0 to Alcorn State. Both teams looking for their first conference win. Alcorn State 1-3. Alabama State 1-2. Both teams coming off losses last week. Hornets have 1st and 10 at the 17. Second time the Hornets have been in the red zone this afternoon. They're actually outgaining Alcorn State 123-40 right now. This is the 8th play of the drive. Sultan in the backfield. Johnson goes in motion. And they hand it off to Jalen. Jalen bounces it to the outside, inside the 10. Big hit at the 10-yard line. That'll be good for 7 yards. Sultan's carried the ball the last 3 times, and he has picked up pretty good yardage. 28 yards the last 3 plays. This drive has gone 66 yards now. 65 yards, I should say, in now 8 plays. 9th play of the drive coming up. 2nd and 3. Stewart slipped, but got it to Howell. Howell left side, inside the 5. Driving for the goal line, getting some help from his friends. He's down to the 2-yard line. They'll actually mark it at the 3. Well, actually got one official at the 2, one at the 3. It's going to be 1st and goal. Alabama State looking for the lead. They mark it at the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal after the gain of 8. 9:30 left in the second quarter. Has been all Alabama State on this drive. A drive that's taken now over 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Sultan in the backfield. Johnson split to the near side. He'll go to the far side on motion. Sultan, left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama State. The Hornets with the response. And Jalen Sultan did a lot of work on that drive. And he finishes it off with a 2-yard run. And for Jalen Sultan, that's his first touchdown of the season, a sophomore from Mobile. And it caps off a 10-play drive for the Hornets. They go 75 yards in 5 minutes and 39 seconds.
Alabama State touchdown, number 24, Jalen Sultan.
John Jayden will kick the extra point. Harrison Tuck is the holder. The snapper is Thomas Loria. Snap down. Kick is up. Kick is good, and the Hornets lead at 7-3. 9:10 remaining in the second quarter. Jalen Sultan, his first touchdown as a Hornet. 7-3 in favor of the Hornets. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Advanced Law Firm donates $333 to ASU Athletics.
Hornets go 10 plays, 75 yards in 5 minutes and 39 seconds, aided by a 15-yard penalty. All 10 plays were rushes for 60 yards. Jayden will kick off. McNair and Duffy are back to return the kick for Alcorn State. So back-to-back scores in this game. And Jaden's kick is going to sail into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jalen Sultan on that drive got the touchdown, had 4 carries for 30 yards on the drive. So he helped the Hornets go half of the yards that they went, other than the 15-yard penalty. So the Hornets up 7-3, and now a chance for this defense to play with the lead. So we've seen both quarterbacks move the ball, but that was all ground game, as the Hornets now have 116 yards rushing in this first half. Empty backfield on this first down for Allen. Bunch formation to the near side, changing the football. Actually, they're moving it to 25. That's where it goes on the touchback on the kickoff. Set to go now. 5 wideouts, bunch formation to the far side. Allen looking that way, pass is complete and wide open. Out to the 34-yard line, that was Howard. Howard makes his first catch. That picks up 9. And to the 34, second down. Allen now 4 for 7 for 25 yards. Terry Hunt comes to the near side. 3 wide receivers for the Braves. Allen, straight drop, throws over the middle, pass complete. In the open field, there is number 2. That will complete to Malik Rogers. Rogers out of Pearland, Texas, with his second catch of the year. And gets out to the 47, a gain of 13 on the first down for Alcorn State. Here come the Braves. Howard in the backfield, 4 wideouts. Over the middle, pass wide open to Griffin. Griffin into Alabama State territory, the 38. Move the chains once again. That one good for 25. So Alcorn State with a passing game here. Allen starting to pick up a rhythm here. Griffin makes his second catch. In Alabama State territory. Allen looking. Right side, up the sideline. It is caught by Griffin. Did he catch it in bounds? Yes, he did at the 21-yard line. What a play by Griffin. That one good for 17 more. And 3 consecutive big completions for Allen. So Alcorn looking for a quick response off the Alabama State touchdown. This is Alcorn's first possession of the second quarter. Allen looking left side, has a man open. It is incomplete at the last second. I believe that was Victor on the far side. And a huge play. I'm sorry, that was Moore on the play. He's looking for Hunt. And second down, he was open in the end zone, the closing speed. I think it was Victor on the far side, but in any event. 2nd and 10. Allen wants the football. Hunt comes in motion. 3 wideouts for the Braves. Well, actually 4 wideouts with Griffin kind of shaded. Allen running away. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14. It's a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. Allen with 7 yards. So they'll mark it at the 13-yard line, a gain of 8. 3rd and 2, got to get it to the 11. 6:50 left in the second quarter. Alcorn State in the red zone. Alabama State defense looking for a stop. Howard in motion. We've got a timeout, I believe, by Alcorn.
Alcorn. First charge, timeout and a half.
That's their first timeout. We'll take it with. Will we take it with them?
Timeout Braves.
Let's see what the Red Hat does. 6:30 left in the second quarter, and we will take a break. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Rehab Associates is equipped to get you back to what matters most. Experience the power of physical therapy with Rehab Associates. Hornet fans, the boys giving challenges back. Invest in Alabama State football by matching the points scored by your Hornets in tonight's game. Text SWARM as 1FB to 41444.
Another great crowd here at ASU Stadium, campus of Alabama State. Second game in the SWAC for both teams. Alcorn State looking to take the lead, 7-3 in favor of your Hornets. 6:30 left to go in the second quarter. Hornets have outgained Alcorn State 140-102. 3rd and 2. Got to get to the Alabama State 11. This is the 7th play of the drive. Allen spins, looking, fires, complete to Duffy. Duffy going for the goal line. Touchdown Braves. That's McNair, Akeem McNair, from 11 yards out. And Alcorn State with the quick response off the touchdown by Alabama State. And it's now 9-7 with the extra point pending. The Braves just went 75 yards, but they did a little bit faster, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And Keane's extra point is upcoming. So the Braves take the lead for the second time. Extra point is up, and it is good. So Alcorn, off of the 11-yard touchdown pass from Allen to McNair, they've got a 10-7 lead on the Hornets with 6:20 left in the second quarter. Next Saturday, the Hornets will be in action as they will host Bethune-Cookman. That's homecoming next weekend. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. As the Hornets try to see if they can get back into this game. It's back and forth affair. So really, Allen was really strong on that drive for the Braves. Braves now up to 83 yards passing, so Alcorn State going through the air, and Alabama State going with the ground game today. Fred McNair knows about passing. Of course, the brother of the late, great Steve McNair, another great Alcorn State quarterback. McNair, the two-time SWAC Coach of the Year, 2018 and 2019. His team's just taking the lead. Horn and McMinn back deep for the Hornets. Going to be McMinn at the 10. Finds some room on the outside, breaks a tackle. Breaks another one as the kicker tried to tackle him. He gets to the 36. So a return of about 26 for the Hornets. And the Hornets will have field position at the 36-yard line. Actually, let's say the 37, so a 27-yard return. We'll give you the halftime stats, update the SWAC scoreboard, and give you the top 25 scoreboard at halftime. And also let you listen to both bands. Those are the Mighty Marching Hornets. First down for Alabama State. Davis at quarterback. Johnson in motion. The handoff straight up the middle to Howell. And Howell driving towards the 42-yard line. Pick up a 5.
Handoff on the plane to the Hornets, number 8, Juwan Howell.
Howell now has 8 rushes for 23 yards. Alabama State, 5:40 left in the first half. Hornets at the 42. Davis alone in the backfield. McMinn in motion. Davis calls his own number, has room on the right side, makes a man miss, but slipped down. He does get the first down in midfield, but he could have had a little bit more room to run there if he could have gotten past somehow. He'll be credited with the tackle. Alcorn State, the Sounds of Dynamite marching band. I'm sure I didn't say that the way the Alcorn State fans would have liked me to, but in any event, they'll be first up, and then the Mighty Marching Hornets will be up at halftime. 5 minutes to go and counting. McMinn gets the little toss. I think that'll be a pass. They lose a yard on the play.
Pass complete on the play to number 24, Jalen Sultan.
So they lose a yard there. I said that was Sultan on the sweep. So they lose a yard. 4:30 left to play, second quarter. Hornets had a 7-3 lead after the long drive, which took 10 plays in nearly 6 minutes. Davis off the fake, spins to his left, gets it away, pass is caught at the 44-yard line. We've got a flag in the backfield. That's going to be another late hit on the quarterback. The catch was made by Jace Medlock, the Dallas native. Right now it's a pickup of 7.
Personal foul, targeting on the deep take. That is the 15th penalty that was added to the end of the previous play. Another further review.
So not just a late hit, it's targeting as well, and so the review will come in, and if they determine that it is targeting, then that will be not just a 15-yard penalty, but that will be an ejection. So right now they got the ball marked at the 44-yard line, and they're reviewing this play. This is a big moment here for that Alcorn State defense. So Alabama State trailing 10-7. Alcorn State got the first points of the game to end the first quarter. Noah County's 39-yard field goal. And then Jalen Sultan finished off a 10-play drive with a 2-yard run. So give Alabama State a 7-3 lead. And then Alcorn State on their previous possession, 11-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Allen to Akeem McNair. And that's where we are right now at 10-7. Now usually I'm in the booth that is right next to the replay machine. I don't have that luxury today. So they're reviewing it over there. Graham Dunn's doing radio today. He's in that booth right next to the replay official. Because the other thing I like about being in that booth, I like being over here too, but the one thing I like about being over there is that you're right next to the Alabama State coaches, so you get to hear what they're thinking. And usually you cannot record or print what they say, so it is always interesting to be over there. Hornets 1-2 on the season. Season opening win over Southern. First win over Southern in 12 years. And then they led early against Miles, but Miles just kept chipping away. And they took over the lead in the second half, won 21-17. Alabama State had a bye week, and then last week they went to Tallahassee to try to knock off Florida A&M. A valiant effort by the Hornets, but they fell short in a 23-10 loss. So the chains are moving down to the 29. So certainly they've determined that it's a 15-yard penalty. Let's see what the number is that is going to be ejected.
After further review, targeting number 58 has been confirmed. Number 58 will be disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Oh, wow, that's Tyler Smith, the big defensive end. Arkansas Pine Bluff transfer, the grad student from Cleveland, Mississippi. So he will miss the rest of this game. The new rule with targeting is you are able to stay on the field, you just can't play. So add 15 yards to that last play. It is an automatic first down. The Hornets have it at the 29, trying to go in. Hornets have fumbled the ball twice. And here they are with a chance to take the lead again. Stewart in at quarterback. The handoff goes to Harris. Harris tries to break it back to the near side, but he's tackled at the 27-yard line.
Number 26, Marcus Harris II. Gain of 2 on the play.
Tackled by Bailey. So Tyler Smith actually moved Bailey to the right side. And now Devin Dawson is in on that other side for Alcorn State. 2nd and 7. Davis, big hole right side. Watch out, first down. Inside the 20. Trying to break a tackle over Ellis. All the way down to the 9-yard line. Demetrius Davis. Pickup of 17 and another first down. So it's the Alabama State running game that has gotten the Hornets down to the 10-yard line again. So 1st and goal, Hornets trail it by 3, and have a chance to go in front or perhaps tie it up with a field goal. They would love to finish this thing off with a touchdown. It's Harris in the backfield. Harold goes in motion. The handoff goes to Harris. Harris steps inside the 5. Still going to the goal line. Touchdown Hornets. Marcus Harris, the 2nd. That was a nice finish to the drive, a 10-yard score. And the Hornets go back in front of the seesaw battle in the 2nd quarter. Well, the Hornets are running through the Alcorn State defense. First touchdown of the season for Harris, the sophomore from Jackson, Mississippi. So that had to feel good for him, the Mississippi native. John Jaden with the extra point. The Hornets have 158 yards rushing here in this first half. Well, the game plan is certainly different from last week. That was the 24th rush of this first half for the Hornets. Just 6 passes between the two quarterbacks. Jaden will try to make it a 4-point game. Snap was a little off, and now they'll have to run with it. And Tuck lost the football. It's picked up by Alcorn. They can return it for 2. And weaving his way through traffic, but it'll be tackled at the 35. It was picked up by Andrew Smith. So there's a missed extra point. I didn't see what happened with the snap, but something was off. And Jaden could not pull the trigger. But in any event, 10-yard run by Harris. It's 13-10, 2:36 left in the first half. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
It's time for the answer to the Fan X Tribute, presented by Rehab Associates. Which Hall of Fame inductee was nicknamed the Toy Cannon? If you answered the legendary Larry Watkins, then you are a Bama State trivia expert. Game day fans, thank you so much for joining us for the 2023 Hall of Fame game. As a reminder for those who arrived on the ASU shuttle, it runs every 30 minutes with service to Patterson Field, lots J and K. Shuttles will end at 10 p.m. Shuttles will pick up riders at the stadium drop-off location. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Safe travels to all, and go Hornets.
Hornets have a 13-10 lead on Alcorn State as we welcome you back to ASU Stadium here in Montgomery. The Hornets and the Braves of Alcorn State. It's been a seesaw battle. Alabama State 13 points in the quarter, but unfortunately the last extra point attempt was missed. That's the fourth fumble. By the way, it's the fourth fumble for Alabama State today. They lost twice, two of them. Jane will kick this one off, and there'll be no return.
Touchback call on the field.
Alcorn had it first in the first half, so Alabama State deferred at the coin toss. More likely will take the ball to start the second half, so this will be a big possession really for both teams. And this is a big game, I think, for both teams. Alcorn State in a race in the West, I think, is a little bit wide open. Obviously, Prairie View A&M is in front right now. And, of course, for Alabama State, the goal now is to try to stay with Florida A&M as long as possible because, you know, Florida A&M may slip up here. It's kind of unlikely, but they may slip up, and Alabama State could take advantage. Big games coming up in a couple of weeks with Bethune-Cookman, and then, of course, a big road trip coming up at Jackson State. But Alabama State trying to finish this one off here. Allen from behind, there's a sack. Traquan Thomas on first down. That's a loss of 9. And the Hornets defense trying to finish strong here at the end of this first half. 2:20 to play. Now the clock stops on first downs under 2 minutes, so we're getting to that point now. 2:12 to play in the first half. Second sack for the Alabama State defense. Maddox had the first one. Howard in the backfield with Allen. Allen, straight drop, left side, pass is complete. Out of bounds to Hunt at the 23. That'll be good for 7. And still going to make it a third and long. It'll be third 12.
Gain of 7 on the play. We need this crowd to get loud because it's third.
Alabama State 3 timeouts left. Alcorn has 2 timeouts left, so a stop here on third down.
Game clock operator, please reset the clock to 152. 152.
Put the clock back at 152, so a stop here on third down. Alabama State could take a timeout, try to get the ball near midfield, and see if they can put some more points on the board. Third down, got to get it to the 35. Howard in the backfield with Allen. Off the fake, Allen, left side, pass is caught by Hunt, but he's going to be short of the first down. A nice play there on the far side by Victor. Got it to the 33. It'll be 2 yards short, so a gain of 10. Allen now 10 for 14 for 100 yards. So McMinn will like to get a good return here. It's a timeout called by Alabama State with 1:22 remaining in the first half. Well, coming up at halftime, we'll have scores of the first half, scoring summary. Also, we'll take other scores in the SWAC today. And we'll also, then we'll reset the game clock at 1:25. Also, the sound of the Dynamite and the Marty Marchand Hornets about to perform for the fans here at ASU Stadium at halftime. So we'll have all of that for you coming up here on the Hornet Sports Network. Glad to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. It's turning into Saturday night, Saturday evening. McMinn ready to stand at his own 35-yard line. And Darbone back to punt. has the snap, runs into it. McMinn gonna field it, perhaps? No, he will not. It lost about 10, 15 yards on that one. Another nice roll for Alcorn State. Alabama State, probably the worst field position of the game at the 15-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets with 1:14 left and all 3 timeouts.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
So the 2-minute timing rules in the second half, at the end of the half, the clock will stop on 1st downs. Stewart with Howell in the backfield. The Hornets quarterbacks are combined 6 for 6 for 30 yards. I got a feeling there'll be a few more passes on this possession. 1st and 10, 85 yards away from pay dirt. And this will be a handoff to the left side of Howell. Howell breaks a tackle, gets across the 30, and Howell is big hit there at the 38-yard line by Summerhour. He gets out to the 39. That's good for 24. The Hornets have 182 yards rushing in this first half. Clock stopped with 1:01. Now it's moving. Stewart looking to throw. Over to the left side, pass complete. It's Howell into Alcorn State territory near the 39-yard line. There's a pickup of 22. And it'll be another Hornet 1st down. 50 seconds to play in the quarter. Down to 45. Clock continues to move. It's Stewart looking. Really don't want to take a sack here. He gets it away, and he was out of bounds, I think. Yep. Good effort there by Howell, but just too far on the sideline. Had him open. It's 35-yard line. John Jayden's long field goal this year is 29 yards. I'm sure he's pretty. We've seen him kick a field goal from further than that, but you feel more comfortable if you get down near the 20-yard line. Stewart looking, gets away from pressure, and he'll scoot out of bounds at the 34. Watch out over there. And I think they're going to say that was in the field of play. It does stop the clock with 28 seconds left. The Hornets are at the 33. It's a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4, got to get to the 29. Harris in the backfield with Stewart. 4 wideouts for the Hornets. Stewart, right side, complete. Greg makes the catch at the 29. He does have the 1st down. Asa Greg got his first career touchdown last week against Florida A&M. A timeout taken by Alabama State with 21 seconds remaining. So the Hornets are at the 29. So Stewart completes the pass. It's a 1st down. So right now, it would be around a 46-yard field goal. So you still want to move the ball a little bit closer if you're going to have a field goal attempt. Kendall, our producer today, he's shaking his head yes. Of course, you'd like to get into that black end zone down there instead of having to worry about kicking a field goal, but in any event. Of course, the last attempt at a kick was, the snap was off. I didn't see what happened on the snap, but I just know Harrison picked it up and tried to run with it. It came up short and lost the football, leading to an Alcorn State return, but they couldn't score off of it. Sean Johnson's only been targeted once. Interesting to see if they try to get it to him on this 1st and 10 at the 29. 21 seconds left. Alabama State is down to its last timeout. Stewart looking. End zone bound. Johnson's open in the end zone, but it's too far. He had him in the end zone, but he overshot him. I think Stewart was so excited that he was so wide open. He threw a howitzer. We only needed a 12 gauge on that one. 2nd and 10. Boy, Stewart would love to have that throwback. So with the rest of these Alabama State fans here, And the stadium seats about 25,000. A good sized crowd here. I won't be able to tell what it is until the end of the night. Stewart on second down. The pass is, they're going to say that is a live football. It goes out of bounds. And they're going to mark it at the 34-yard line. So they're going to determine that as a fumble. So the good news there is that it goes out of bounds. The bad news is the Hornets lost about 5 yards of field position on that play. I wonder if that'll be reviewed or not. And doesn't look like it. So 8 seconds. Hornets do have a timeout left, so they can use the middle of the field here to get closer for a John Jayden field goal. Or you go into the end zone, try to see if you can get a penalty or perhaps a touchdown. Stewart in the backfield. Howe. And Stewart's going to run with this one, and he's hogtied at the 30. They're going to call timeout with 2 seconds left and give John Jayden a chance with a 40, or perhaps a chance with a 47-yard field goal. And the final timeout of the half. So, unfortunately, Stewart with that play then determined that it was a fumble as the ball was knocked out of his hand just before he released it. And they lost 5 yards. Stewart got 4 of those yards back. Really one of the few plays that have been a negative play for Alabama State today. They've got 244 yards total, 188 on the ground. That has been the big story in the first half for the Alabama State offense. Alcorn State held to 123 yards of offense. So John Jayden gonna try for it here. This is gonna be a 47-yard field goal from the right hash. It's been a rough season for Jay. James is 2 for 5 on the year. Snap is down. There's the kick. It's low line drive. He could not make it. And kick is no good, but Alabama State will get the ball to start the second half, so that is a good sign there. Well, Alabama State has a 13-10 lead on Alcorn State. 243 total yards for the Hornets, 123 for Alcorn State. Time for the halftime festivities. We'll let the two bands get going. We'll come back in a few minutes with the first half stats, the SWAC scores, and the top 25 scores from Division I FBS. That's coming up. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Coca-Cola United Bottling Company and Hornet Athletics partner to recognize community leaders who, through their daily actions, have shown their care and concern for their neighbors and uplift the community through service and deeds. Today's Coca-Cola Hornet Community Leader of the Game is balancing along Boys and Girls Club Cedric Jackson, Boys and Girls Club CEO Rick Jackson. They're joined by Athletic Director Dr. Jason Cable and Jasmina Tyus, Business Development Manager, presenting the Coca-Cola Hornet Community Leader of the Game Recognition Award. Rick Jackson is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of the River Region. He has been part of this movement for over 30 years, where they service youth Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. during the school year, and 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. during summer for ages 6 to 18 years old. Rick and the BGCRR service over 1,200 youth through the River Region area. They promote academic success, character and leadership, and healthy life skills program. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Boys and Girls Club CEO, Rick Jackson.
Point 2. The Alcorn State University Sound the Dynamite Band is led by head drummer Alvin, the Dream Jones, from Heidelberg, Mississippi. Yogi, Yogi Way Jordan from Pickens, Mississippi. And last but not least, Akira, Showtime Scott from Jackson, Mississippi.
gentlemen, now that nap time is over, it's time for the real ASU to take the field. Hornet Nation, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dr. Quentin Ross, President of Alabama State University, Dr. Whitney Coleman, Dean of the College of Visual and Performing Arts, and Dr. Colleen Johnson, Chair of the Department of Music. Hornet Nation, we proudly present to you the Alabama State University Mighty Marching Hornets! Live drum makers for the 2023 season are Marcus Edison, Cameron Shabazz, Kenneth Richardson, Justin Heidemann, and head drum major, Javante Price. Taking the field, ladies and gentlemen, is the only HBCU marching band to appear in 2 different reality shows on 3 different networks, A&E, Aspire, and Lifetime. Hornet Nation, put your hands together right now. This is your Alabama State University Mighty Marching Hornets! It's halftime fanfare. And now, as the taste of old school conducted by Dr. James B. Oliver, it's Lay Your Head on a
the Alabama State Mighty Marching Hornets. Another great performance here at ASU Stadium, and the Hornets will try to back that up on the football field with a win here against Alcorn State. Kamari Darrington up here at top. ASU Stadium, where the Hornets on Hall of Fame weekend holding a 13-10 lead on Alcorn State as the second half gets ready to get underway. Let's take a look at some scores from the rest of the SWAC. Of course, earlier today we saw Alabama A&M defeat Tuskegee 58-3. Texas Southern over Lincoln, California, 52-7. Games in progress. Southern is all over Arkansas Pine Bluff. It's 27-0. 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. Florida A&M up 10-0. Mississippi Valley State. That first quarter just ended there as the Rattlers try to stay undefeated in conference play, 3-1 overall, 2-0 in the SWAC. Meanwhile, at Grambling, Prairie View A&M trying to stay in first place in the West. They've got a 7-3 lead over Grambling. Of course, Miles Crowley, the former Hornet quarterback, starting for Grambling there. So those are scores in the first half Top 25 action in FBS, Georgia up 27-20, defeated Auburn 27-20. Number 20 Ole Miss is on top of number 13 LSU 31-28 at halftime. Number 9 Oregon on top of Stanford 7-6. Number 14 Oklahoma 14-7 leaders on Iowa State. And it is number 21 Tennessee and South Carolina just getting going. Meanwhile, Penn State, number 6 team in the country, they defeated Northwestern 41-13. Number 8 USC beat Colorado 48-41. Number 22 Florida was upset by Kentucky 33-14. Number 2 Michigan over Nebraska 45-7. Number 3 Texas defeated number 24 Kansas 40-14. Number 23 Missouri over Vanderbilt 38-21. In the first half, the Hornets finished with 243 yards, 187 on the ground. 6 carries for 68 yards for Marcus Harris II. Demetrius Davis went 4 for 6 for 34 yards. 4 for 4 for 24 yards. Damon Stewart went 4 for 6 for 34 yards. The Hornets had a pair of sacks, but they also have 5 fumbles. They've lost 2 of them. Just 1 penalty for 15 yards. Meanwhile, for Alcorn State, 123 yards in the first half. 100 yards through the air by Aaron Allen. He's 10 for 14 for 100 yards and a touchdown. Jarvian Howard, 3 carries for 17 yards in that first half. Tavarius Griffin with 3 carries for 30 receptions for 39 yards for 1 touchdown to Akeem McNair, who has 2 receptions for 18 yards. 2 sacks in the first half for the Hornet defense, 1 sack for Alcorn State. Hornets went 3 for 7 on third downs in the first half. Alcorn State went 1 for 6. Alabama State gets the ball to start the second half. It'll be Keanu to kick off, and back deep is Horn and McMinn, I should say, for Alabama State. Second half underway. Hornets up by 3 as we start the second half. And from the 10, it's McMinn. Steps through the hole, gets across the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line, and that's where Alabama State will start its first possession. And the Hornets alternated quarterbacks in the first half, sometimes on the same series. So coming out here to start this third quarter is going to be Damon Stewart. He had 4 for 6 in the first half. He had a chance to get a touchdown in the first half. He had Keyshawn Johnson wide open in the end zone, but threw it about 10 yards past him. Johnson finally getting open for the first time really all day. He only has 1 catch. And Johnson came in, the SWAC leader in touchdown receptions with 3, at 107 receiving yards a game and 8 receptions a game. Just 1 catch for 1 yard here in the first half. On 1st and 10, the handoff goes to Howell and straight ahead. And that's where the Hornets got most of their yards in the first half. This time, Malachi Bailey, first man there, along with Stamarian Edwards. Howell picks up a yard. Second down and 9.
Second and 9.
Alcorn State scored the first 3 points on a field goal by Keanu. The Hornets took the lead on a 2-yard run by Jalen Sultan. 11-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Allen to Akeem McNair made it 10-7 in favor of Alcorn as Stewart rolls, fires, that comes up short. Tried to hit A.J. Lewis, the tight end. It'll be 3rd and 9. Late in the first half, the Hornets got a 10-yard run by Marcus Harris II. And that's where we are right now, 13-10. Now it's 3rd and 9. The first minute of the third quarter. Scott comes in along with Asa Gregg. Juwan Howell will be in the backfield with Stewart on his 3rd down. Saunders to the near side as well. 4 wideouts for the Hornets. Looking for a big first down here to start the third quarter. Stewart looking with time, escapes the pocket, tries to get it away, and he's hit as he throws, and it comes up short. And that'll be a 3 and out for the Hornets. So offensive line could not hold that time, and 52 seconds run off the clock there. So Tuck will punt it. And for Tuck, this will be his 2nd punt of the night. And back deep is McNair. He's standing at his own 25. Tuck will have to get up a good one here. Snaps there. Tuck the lefty. Spiraling kick. And the fair catch. Well, McNair was going to take the fair catch. He let it bounce, and that was a mistake because this is going to roll all the way down inside the 5. So they faked them out there. It's marked at the 3-yard line. That's going to be a 61-yard punt with a lot of roll. So the Braves will get their first possession, but they're inside the 5-yard line. The average starting field position on 25-yard line for the Braves, and for Alabama State, their drive started at their own 33 on average. Alcorn with its first possession of the third quarter. Aaron Allen 10 for 14 for 100 yards in the first half, 1 touchdown. But he's standing in his own end zone right now with Jarvian Howard. I'd love to get him going here in the second half. Howard gets the handoff, tries the left side, tries to go around the edge. Victor hanging on for dear life. He drags him down at the 7. They'll pick up a 4. Victor, Traquan Thomas also over there, and Kelvin Stokes finished off the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Hornets leading 13-10. Just underway in the third quarter. Hornets went 3 and out on their first possession. Howard in the backfield. 3 wideouts for the Braves. Well, actually 2 wideouts for the Braves. Allen straight back in his own end zone. Looking over the middle. Pass is complete. Nice move to get away from pressure. And after the 14-yard line is Howard. That'll be a first down. For Howard, that's actually his 2nd catch of the game. They pick up 7 and pick up a first down for Alcorn State. Braves 1-3 on the season, trying to get back on the winning track. It was Alabama State looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Allen on first down. Right side, pass is caught. Big hit. Spinning off of it, though, was Tavarius Adams, the Mississippi native. After the 22, that's a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Allen now up to 12 for 16 for 115 yards. London McNair on the far side. Griffin and Adams on the near side. Howard in the backfield with Allen on 2nd down. Another drop for Allen. Right side, another completion. That one good to Adams. And Burgess drags him down at the 33, I should say. And there's another gain. That one good for 19. That's going to be a first down. Sorry, that one good for 11. That's going to be a first down. Alcorn State staying with the same formation, trying to run some tempo. 11:35 and counting in the third quarter. Hornets up by a field goal. Howard gets another carry. Nice tackle at the 36. 3-yard gain. It'll be second down. Marcus Cunningham on the stop for the Hornets. Haven't called Bubba Adams' name a lot tonight, although he did get the 15-yard penalty earlier in the game. But he's in there in the middle on second down and 7. Allen off the drop, throws to the right side, incomplete to Griffin. And a late flag about 10 seconds after the play ended. Hornets can't believe it. Cunningham was on the coverage along with Jackson, who came over late. And the line judge, the field judge, and the umpire over talking. And now Preston Clipper, the referee, the head official, will get the explanation and see what happens here. And they're going to give Alcorn State this penalty, and this is, well, let's see. Wow. They caught it against Demars Belden. I believe that was Cunningham over there, but in any event, Alcorn State picks up a first down at the 48-yard line. That's just the second penalty against Alabama State that's been accepted in the game. So the Hornets pick up a first down. Allen with Duffy in the backfield this time. Looks his way. He's got the ball down the flat. And Adams wraps him up. Cunningham finishes it off at the 42. Pickup of 6 on the play. Adams with the tackle. Second and 4. That was a big penalty there. And the Hornets looked like they were getting close to a third down stop. Instead, Alcorn gets a fresh 4 more downs to work with. They're at second down now at the 42. Allen, left side. It is incomplete. Tried to hit Montario Hunt. Good coverage by Victor. And it's going to be third down. Victor's going to get credit for a pass break, though. Exactly 10 minutes left in the third. It's third down. Hornets want to stop. Braves got to get to the 38. Allen with a hard count, trying to get Alabama State to come offside. That did not work. Adams and McNair to the near side. Griffin on the far side. There's Duffy in the backfield. He gets the handoff, and he's stopped. Adams was there. I'm sorry, it was Cunningham there first. John Smith-Cobb also there for the Hornets. And it's going to be fourth down. And the offense is, well, let's see. Duffy says, let's go for it. So the rest of the offensive line for Alcorn. But Coach McNair says, let's punt this ball away. The Hornets just went 3 and out, so. And of course, you're trying to pin Alabama State deep in his own territory. Darbone out for this punt. And this will be his 5th punt of the night. He just gets it away. McMahon will try to run under it, and he makes the fair catch at the 16-yard line. We've got 9:07 left in the third quarter. Alabama State leading 13-10. They'll have the football when you come back. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network. starring Graham Dunn on Hornets Sports Network on radio next week. The Hornets host Bethune-Cookman. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. I believe that's an HBCU go game. Hornets with their worst starting field position of the game at the 16-yard line. Davis is under center. Looks like that is Harris in the backfield. They throw it out here to Johnson, and Johnson trying to make a man miss. He's after the 22. That pass was caught by Johnson, his second catch of the game. McDaniel over on the stop for Alcorn State. Hornets leading by 3, looking to add to it. 8:15 counting left in the third quarter. Johnson goes in motion for the Hornets. Go to the far side and set up a bunch formation. Harris still in the backfield. They go backwards to Johnson, and he's tackled immediately. And that was a dangerous throw because if the defender was about 2 seconds faster, that would have been a pick. Ernest Woods the third on the stop. So they went backward on the play, and they lost 4. 3rd and 7. They've got to get it to the 26. 8:11 left in the third quarter. A lot of fireworks in that second quarter as 3 touchdowns were scored. As this third quarter starting out like the first quarter did. Davis steps up, fires, too high for Johnson. Incomplete at the 26. Looked like he would have had a chance at the first down, but it's going to be another 3 and out for the Hornets. I think that loss on that last play really hurt on that second down play, really hurt the possession that time. Did not give the Hornets a manageable third down that time. So Tuck will go back for the third time to punt. Last one with 61 yards. McNair waits at his 45. There's the snap. Tuck. And almost got hit. McNair over there. Watch out. It actually hits a Hornet. So it should be down right there, actually. Hit a Hornet at the 46-yard line. So that's where Alcorn will start the possession. I'm actually gonna mark it up near the 45-yard line. Now I always thought that if it touches a player on the kicking team, that's where they down it at, but maybe because of the fact the ball went forward, they mark it at the 46 of Alabama State. Now they're going to go back to the 46 of Alcorn State. So I was right. It is where the kicking team touched it, and a bad break for Alcorn because it would have been about 8 yards of field position, but still he's starting near midfield. And what is a 3-point game, midway point of the third quarter. Adam shows blitz. Coming from the other side, Allen down the far sideline. Hunt has the football. He will score. Touchdown, Alcorn State. What a play by Montario Hunt. 54 yards. And the Braves go back in front. He pulled away from the defender at the last second. And once he caught the ball, there was no one left to stop him. Second touchdown pass of the game for Allen, and for Hunt, that's his first touchdown of the season. And the Braves go back in front at 16-13. This is an important extra point here for Kiani. Snap is down, kick on the way, and good, and the Braves take a 4-point lead. A one-play drive, just what the doctor ordered for Alcorn State. Hornets looking to get it back. 17-13 in favor of Alcorn State. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, Teresa Jackson, owner of JW Beverage Soul Food, is a proud partner and loyal supporter of Alabama State Athletics. For some of the best soul food in Montgomery, stop by JW Beverage Soul Food, 1172 South Decatur Street. Also, ladies and gentlemen, to find your dream home, visit rmre.group or call 334-259-7673 and reach out to residential movement real estate family and brokerages. They promise themselves on providing customized real estate services to help you meet your real estate objectives. Residential movement real estate, good unparalleled service from unparalleled results.
A 54-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Allen to Montario Hunt. Allen now 15 for 20 for 187 and 2 touchdowns. Hornets trail 17-13 with 7:30 left in the third quarter. So Alcorn State didn't need those extra 8 yards. They got them all on that one play. Braves go back in front. They're on the high side of this seesaw now. McMinn and Horn back for the Hornets. Hornets allowed to get a good return here. This kick comes up short again. This is going to be handled by one of the up men. And I don't see the number yet. Across the 30 to the 33-yard line. That one is good to Jason Medlock, I believe. It's either Jason Medlock or Scarborough. Look out. That's some wrestling down at the end of the play. A Brave and a Hornet get tangled up. That may have been Harrison Tuck, the punter, down there. That got tangled up on that last play. In any event, Hornets will set up at the 33. There's Damon Stewart in at quarterback. Sultan will accompany him in the backfield. Tight formation here for the Hornets. Dylan Creech in the backfield as well. Hornets trailing by 4. Johnson in motion. Hand off to Sultan. Makes a man miss in the backfield, and that was a good thing because he only picked up a couple of yards on the play. I'll give him 3. And Davis will come back in. You have to wonder if this is going to be the game plan for most of the rest of the season. Actually marked it at the 35, so it's a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Sultan in the backfield. Davis calls his own number. Got a big hole up the middle. First down. And Davis after the 47. That's good for 12 and a first down for the Hornets. Hornets now over 200 yards rushing for the game. 14th time that Alabama State has moved the chains. And Davis rushing the ball. Now 7 carries. For 63 yards. 6 carries for 51 yards. Davis again. This is his 7th carry. Flags are down at midfield. And Let's see what this is all about. Davis got to the 50. They're talking to Fred McNair. It's going to be holding against Alabama State.
Holding. Offense. 14. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
That was called against the tight end A.J. Lewis, the Mobile native. So wipe out the play. It'll be 1st and 17. So Davis will get credit for 3 yards on the play. Hornets still over 200 yards rushing for the game. Sultan again. This time cuts underneath to the 41 on 1st down, picks up a yard. Sultan 33 yards rushing on 6 carries. Howell has 48 yards on 10 carries. Davis 54 yards on 7 carries. Harris has 68 yards on 6 carries. That includes a 46-yard run, which was going to lead to a touchdown, but a fumble near the end zone by Jalen Lay. Was recovered in the end zone by Alcorn State at the end of the drive. Johnson on the sweep. Looking to get to the outside, getting a couple of good blocks from Creech. He makes his own block there, gets to midfield. As Harrell was out there trying to block. He gets to the 49, it picks up 10. So it picks up 10, and it'll be 3rd down and 7. 3rd down and 6. They got to get to the 43.
Let's go, Hornets. Let's go.
4:45 and counting in the 3rd quarter. Alcorn State up once again, 17-13. 3rd time that Alcorn had the lead. Davis off the play fake. Getting out of trouble, gets a block. He's going to pick up the 1st down and run out of bounds at the 40. A huge block right there by Creech. It was able to spring Davis out. And we move the chains once again. Davis picks up 9. So Davis now with 63 yards rushing. This has all been done mostly on the ground. The Hornets quarterbacks a combined 10 for 15 for 59 yards passing. And the Hornets now have over 200 yards rushing, up to 225 now. Davis steps through, tackled at the 37-yard line. There was Summerhour on the tackle. You can see after last week when Stewart threw the ball 38 times, Alabama State has thrown it 15 times. That's the 36th carry of the game. This is Harrell in motion this time. They'll hand it off onto the Lay. Big hit at the 33. At the end as Howell gets inside the 35-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down. Howell over 50 yards rushing now. 3 minutes left, 3rd down. Got to get to the 30. I want to be play action right here. All this rushing. Well, they're going to run for it. Howell got to the 30. It's going to be close. It depends on the spot. The official on the far side has it right at the 30. They're going to give him a 1st down. It was close. This is all being done on the ground today by Alabama State. Last week it was all with the right arm of Damon Stewart. Tonight it's been the legs of several Hornets. Hornets chipping away at this Alcorn State defense. Hand off to Howell, nothing that time. Dawson was back there. Watch out. Dawson was back there along with Bailey. It'll be a loss of 2 to the 32-yard line. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Alcorn with a 17-13 lead on Alabama State. Davis will come in. Sultan will come in the backfield. Also, Jace Medlock is in at the tight end spot. Creech will be in the backfield along with Davis. Play clock at 10. Still plenty of time. Hornets looking to get into the lead. Play fake. Davis tries to get to the outside but can't do it. Bailey came from the other side. Ends up being tackled. And Bailey helps up Davis at the end of the play. Another loss. That's a loss of 3 to the 35. It's going to be third down with the final minute of the third quarter ready to take down.
Let's go, Hornets. Let's go.
So after all these positive plays for the Hornets, the last two have resulted in -5 yards. Third and 15. Got to get it to the 20. Stewart looking to throw now. Steps up. Gets it away down the field. Into the end zone. And Greg could not hang on to it. He had it in the end zone. I don't see a flag, and it's going to be fourth down. And I wonder if the Hornets will go for it here, as it's in that area where a punt would be. Oh, no, they're going to punt it. Axe Tuck to pin Alcorn State about as deep as you can pin them. So that would be a very short punt and accurate. 4th and 15 is a lot to ask in this situation. I think at worst you lose 15 yards of field position. So I think the best thing to do right there was to probably punt it away. And they're going to get the delay game. So definitely not going for it now. They were going for it before. That's out of the question now at the 40-yard line, and now 4th and 20.
Game the goal on the offense, resulting in a penalty of 5 yards. 4th down.
Well, you try to pin Alcorn State deep. Worst thing you can have is a block here. But of course, chances are it's going to be a touchback unless Tuck can do some work here. Final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Alcorn with the only points of the quarter. High kick toward the far side. It is handled at the 12. That'll end up being a 28-yard punt. With 25 seconds left in this third quarter. Well, 14 inductees were entered to the Alabama State Athletics Hall of Fame on Friday night. Those include Larry Watkins for baseball, Danny Crenshaw men's basketball, also Kevin Loader, James Oliver Sr. for men's basketball, and Willie Scott. Brady Freeman Jackson, Barbara Williams for women's basketball. The football inductees were Severn Frazier, Frank Lewis, and Zephyrus Moss. John Jones, men's track and field, Horace Crump, men's track and field, and Jennifer Morgan for women's track and field. All inducted in the ceremony on Friday. Congratulations to those recipients, as Alabama State adds 14 more to its Hall of Fame. 1st and 10 from the 12, and Allen has all kinds of room to run. Stops, makes a man miss, gets down to the 32-yard line. They will mark it at the 34. That's going to be a 22-yard run. So Alcorn is out some trouble right there. And that should end the third quarter. And it will. Time to put the fours up. It's the fourth quarter here at ASU Stadium. Alcorn State leading 17-13 over Alabama State. You're watching Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Alabama State Hornets 13. 4-0 Hornet Nation as we head to the fourth quarter.
Ready to start the final quarter. And what is a very nervous ASU stadium right now. Hornets trailing 17-13. Despite outgaining Alcorn State 289 to 234. The quarterbacks have combined 10 for 16 for 59 yards passing, but the Hornets have 230 yards rushing. Hornets 4 for 12 on third down. Alcorn State just 1 for 7 on third down. The only points of the third quarter, a 54-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Allen to Montario Hunt. And Alcorn starts the fourth quarter at the 34-yard line. It'll be first down for the Braves. Allen 15 for 20 for 187 and 2 touchdowns. Jarvin Howard has been held in check for most of the game. As this is Duffy, and Duffy breaks down to the 38-yard line. Traquan Thomas at the bottom of that pile. Also, Kelvin Stokes, John Smith Cobb right there as well. 2nd and 6. Yep, it's up to the defense once again. They're trying to get a stop, get the ball back for the Hornets. Duffy in the backfield now with Allen. Terrio Hunt to the near side. 2 receivers on the far side. 2nd and 6. And off to Duffy. And Victor comes over from his safety spot to cornerback spot to make the tackle at the 39. Got extra pushing and shoving after the play. These are 2 former division rivals. And of course, Alcorn State had that 6-year run of winning the SWAC East Championship. So there's still some bad blood between these 2 schools, although they haven't played on the field in 4 years. Of course, now with Alcorn moving to the west, it's not an annual gathering anymore between Alcorn and Alabama State. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 5, I should say. Allen rolls to his right, looking, still looking, gets it away, it's caught. At the 46-yard line, Adams came off of, he came off of Malik Rogers. Rogers with his 2nd catch of the game. And it's a big one. It's a first down, so the Hornets will have to regroup. First down at the 46. Fifth play of the drive. Alcorn looking for a big win on the road. Allen over the middle, pass complete to Howard, and Howard drags Adams down to the 40-yard line. That'll be another first down. I'll actually mark it at the 39. It's a 17-yard pickup. So the pickup of 15. Crowd is very silent right now at ASU Stadium. 12:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Alcorn has driven it down to the 39-yard line of Alabama State. Throw to the right side, pass is caught. That is McNair. McNair tackled. Actually got a couple more yards out to the 35. Scarborough made the stop after a 4-yard gain. Alcorn driving towards the red zone at the 35-yard line right now. That was just the second third down conversion for Alcorn moments ago. It kept this drive alive. And now Alcorn looking to add to its 4-point lead. Allen looking. He's got a lot of room to run. And he's tackled from behind. That's going to be the first down at the 29-yard line. Hornets want to hold, but they're not getting one right now as Hornets make some substitutions. Janelle Brown in. Sorry, Cameron Gordon in for Alabama State. Clock running. 4 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Alcorn leading 17-13. They're driving. Allen off a blitz, going left side, and incomplete. Hunt had to play defense there as Victor had a shot at it. Victor wants offensive pass interference. Mikey was inside on Hunt. That pass was off the mark. And Victor had a chance for a pick, but Hunt able to knock Victor's arms down. It's second down and 10. So Alcorn 213 yards passing. The Hornets have 230 yards rushing. It's been two different offensive styles tonight at ASU Stadium. All in all, Alcorn leads by 4. 10:52 remaining. And the clock ran out. Is it going to be delay? Yes, it is. Hornets like that. That takes it back to the 34. Fifth penalty against Alcorn State now for 45 yards. Second and 15 now, and the 34. Hornets try to get the ball back. 4 wideouts for the Braves. Howard in the backfield. It's Allen. Deep drop, throws over the middle, pass is caught at the 20-yard line. It's complete to Hunt. Hunt has it at the 21. It's 13 yards. They need 15. They need 15, so it's 3rd and 2. It's a big play in this football game as the Hornets trying to get a 3rd down stop. Hunt with his 3rd catch of the game, 4th catch of the game for 84 yards. Each team now with 289 total yards. Allen rolls, fires. That was deflected. I believe Maddox got his arm on it, and it's 4th down. And Alcorn, are they going to go for it? It's going to be Keani to come on out and attempt a field goal. Will be about 38 yards from where they are right now. And this will be from the left hash mark. So the Hornets get the 3rd down stop. Alcorn is now 2 for 9 on 3rd downs in this game. Or 2 for 10. 38 yards. Should be about 39 yards. Try to make it a 7-point game. Snap is down. Kick is blocked. And it's picked up by Burgess. Burgess is on his way. The Hornets are going to take the lead. This game's turned upside down. Touchdown, Hornets. James Burgess picks up the block. I didn't see who blocked it, but I don't think the Hornets care right now because they're in front. A special teams blunder gives Alabama State the lead here in the 4th quarter. Maurice LaPierre is being credited with the block. Jaden will attempt the extra point. A 75-yard return by Burgess. Alabama State's up 20-17. A play that the Hornets needed in a huge way. 9:20 left in the 4th quarter. The Hornets lead it 20-17 on Alcorn State. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network. This crowd was dead silent about 5 minutes ago. But now, they've been re-energized with a 75-yard block kick return for a touchdown by James Burgess on the block by Maurice LaPierre. They said Burgess blocked it, so we'll have to confirm that. But in any event, the Hornets up by 3, and now it's up to the defense to keep it going. Jaden's kick. He's pumped up, but just barely end up going into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Hornets defense playing with the lead. Ball will come out to the 25. So Alcorn State had a chance to go up by 7. Instead, they're down by 3. A 7-point swing there. A 10-point swing, really, if you think about it. They would have been up by 7. Now they're down by 3. Allen has been accurate. 19 for 26 for 226. Each team has 289 total yards. Each team has 3 timeouts. 9:20 to go, and Allen starts this first down with a throw over the middle. It's complete. To the 35-yard line, it's Hunt. Hunt is coming up on 100 yards receiving tonight. He's got 10 more there. That's his 5th catch of the game. Adams with the stop, another first down for Alcorn State. 4 receivers set. Alcorn has gone with this set most of the second half. I believe that's Duffy in the backfield. Allen again. Comes this side to Duffy. Duffy breaks a tackle. Can't really keep his footing, and he's out of bounds at the 39. They'll give him 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 8:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. We've got an injured Brave. One of the offensive linemen.
There's the injury on the field.
Well, Alcorn State had driven the ball down near the red zone. They had an attempt a field goal. It was blocked, scooped up by Burgess. Burgess went 75 yards, as that is T.J. Yarborough, the Louisville, Mississippi native. He'll come off to the sideline. And Burgess, after breaking a tackle from the holder, finished off a 75-yard return to give Alabama State the lead for the 3rd time today. It's been a seesaw battle. It's been a struggle. But it comes down to the final 8:31. Adams and Griffin on the near side. McNair on the far side. Four wideouts for the Braves. Allen over the middle again. Pass is caught by Rogers at the 47-yard line. That one good for 8. Another first down. Actually, that would give him the 48-yard line, so a gain of 9. Alcorn over 300 yards of offense now. Allen at 240 passing. 7:54 and counting. Alcorn trailing by 3.
Make some noise, Warrior Nation.
Allen looking. Right side, it is picked off at the 35. Well, let's see. They're going to give him the interception. It's picked off by Burgess. Burgess with the second big play of this fourth quarter. So James Burgess gets the pick. And that is the first turnover of the game for Alcorn State. So it'll be first down at the 36.
Alabama State number 27, James Burgess.
Burgess with his first pick of the year. is the 4th interception for the Hornets this year. They've had a chance for a couple of them tonight, and Burgess is able to hold on to that one. I think Alcorn's waiting for a review. And Davis will be the quarterback. Alcorn State came into the game leaders in turnover margin in the SWAC. Alabama State was second in that department. And here comes Davis, sweeping to the right side. And lost the football. It goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. You know what? That's my fault. I'll take the fall for that one. They end up losing a yard on the play as the ball went out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The clock will continue to move with 7:13 remaining. As now Stewart will be the quarterback. Again, Alabama State, they've gone with the tighter formations. Alcorn State has spread the defense out. A handoff left side to Howell. Howell out to the 40-yard line. They're marking up to 39. It's a 4-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They've got to get the ball to their own 46. 6:30 and counting here in the 4th quarter. Alabama State holding on to a 3-point lead. Howell will remain in the backfield. It's Stewart under center. Hornets looking for their 2nd win here at home. Trying to even their record at 2-2. Howell, right side. Got the first down at the 47-yard line. A gain of 8. And Howell picks up another first down at the 48-yard line. That's the 17th first down for Alabama State. Alcorn State has 16 first down. They run the ball, they run the clock under 6 minutes. Alabama State working on that clock. They're in front right now. And I think Stewart is telling his center, we're going to snap this ball with about 4 seconds left on the clock. Stewart looking at the play clock. He's got 8 on it right now. They snap it and hand it off. This is Harris. Harris gets into Alcorn territory at the 49-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain. And with the new timing rules, of course, the clock is going to keep on moving. So if you're Alcorn State, you might want to think about using timeouts sooner than you would have before. Because, at least another 40 seconds is going to run off the clock every time Alabama State has it, unless they can get a stop. Stewart. Hands it off. Harris, left side. Another short gain of the 46. And looks like it's going to be a timeout by Alcorn. So there you go with 4:43 remaining. Alcorn uses its first of their 3 timeouts. And we'll take a break. 4:43 left in the 4th. Alabama State 20, Alcorn State 17. You're watching Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network.
Again at 334-244-3528. Designers Smiles. We deliver a smile
time Alabama State was on this field, they took what some will call an embarrassing loss to Miles. 21-17 defeat. The score is 20-17 in favor of Alabama State with 4:43 remaining. It's 3rd and 5. The Hornets have to get to the Alcorn State 42-yard line. 3rd and 4, I should say. Play fake Stewart. Looking. Throwing. Man open. It is caught inside the 20-yard line. Dylan Creech, the fullback. And he picks up a first down. Huge play for the junior from Geneva, Alabama. All the way down to the 12-yard line, a 34-yard pass when the Hornets needed it most. And the clock will continue to move. Coming up on 4 minutes to play. And Stewart looking over to the sideline. Everybody's out of sorts. I think Alabama State's going to call a timeout here. That usually happens after a big play like that. You kind of get excited, out of sorts a little bit, and this is a good timeout, I think. Alabama State will use their first timeout. So each team now has 2 timeouts remaining. Boy, Dylan Creech, that is his 3rd reception of the year, but it comes at a huge time. And Alabama State, next month, of course, they've got Bethune-Cookman on the 7th. That'll be next week at 2 p.m. And then they take a trip to Jackson State for a game on October the 14th. And then 2 weeks after that, the Magic City Classic in Birmingham with Alabama A&M. The Hornets play 3 games in October, and then they'll have 4 in November. Hornets trying to end September 2-2. On first down, handoff to Howell, right side. And there's still some bodies flying around. The ball comes out. The ball comes out. Alcorn State has recovered at the 5-yard line. Holy Toledo, another turnover for the Hornets. That's the 3rd fumble they have lost tonight. That is the 7th fumble tonight by the Hornets. The 3rd they have lost. The good news is Alcorn is at the 5-yard line. My goodness. That is I believe that's the 2nd time inside the 5-yard line that the ball has ended up with Alcorn State. Boy, both teams are going to be kicking themselves if they did not come out with this win today, because they've had chances and they have had the ball pop out. 3:39 remaining. The Hornets lead by 3. Alcorn State has to go 95 yards to take the lead. The Hornets up to 353 in total offense. Braves at 312. Open. Oh, Howard dropped it at the 10-yard line. Allen now 22 for 30 for 249. He has thrown an interception. The interception was on the last possession. Howard 5 carries for 24 yards. Does have 3 receptions for 31 yards, but dropped that one. It's 2nd and 10 from the 5. Allen looking. Howard makes the catch this time. He will have the first down and more. All the way out to the 20-yard line. What a run after the catch by Howard. That one good for 15. And it'll be another Alcorn State first down at the 20. 15 yards on the game. 3:10 remaining. Allen looking over the middle. That's Howard again. Adams is there to greet him. Finished off by Maddox at the 25. 5-yard gain, 2:55 and counting. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Some nervous energy on both sides of the stadium here in Montgomery. Clock continues to move. Coming up on 2:30. Allen looking left side, complete to Hunt. Hunt out to the 40-yard line. That's a first down. That one good for 15. And Monterio has over 100 yards receiving. He's at 109. That's his 6th catch of the game. 2:10 and counting. Alcorn State looking for come from behind win. Alabama State looking to get one more stop. 2 minutes to go. Allen to Howard. And a big hit. There's a flag on the play in the backfield where that last pass was thrown. It's going to be a hold against Alcorn. Marcus Gordon is the guilty party. And they'll knock Alcorn State back to the 30-yard line. Now, Keanu's last kick attempt from 39 yards was blocked. He does have a kick good for 39 yards, so he's 1 for 2. Allen escapes the pocket, completes it to Duffy. Duffy looking to get to the edge. Scarborough's there. He runs him out of bounds at the 33. That will stop the clock with 1:34 left. It's going to be 2nd and 17. No, they're actually going to run the clock. Well, McNair is hot. He thought his player was pushed out of bounds. And now movement up front. And the clock was running. Is that a 10-second runoff? Apparently not. 1:21 remaining. So the offense moving backwards after they got out to the 40-yard line. This is now 2nd and 22. Got to get the ball to midfield. Hornets looking for one more stop. Allen looking, gets it away. It's caught by Howard at the 47-yard line. It's not enough for a first down, but it gives Alcorn State a shot. They're going to mark it at the 46. That is going to be a gain of 18. It's third. It's third down. It was a second down. In any event, a pass over the middle is complete to Griffin. Griffin escapes. And actually, I thought he had the first down at midfield. And a timeout by Alabama State. Now, where do they mark the ball? I'm sorry, it's Alcorn State's timeout. There's 43 seconds remaining. Alcorn is down to its last timeout. The ball is out to the 48-yard line. I think they might review this last play because I think he got at least the 49-yard line. We'll see. In a game that's important for both, trying to get their first one in conference play. It's been a desperate game for both teams. The Hornets leading by 3, 43 seconds on the clock. And Alcorn State is down to one timeout. So Fred McNair, he's going to be upset. One play, Scarborough pushed the receiver out of bounds. They thought that would stop the clock. On the other hand, it's going to be 4th and 2 at the 48-yard line. I think McNair is challenging the spot on the field. Well, they're at the 49-yard line. It's 4th and a yard. This is the first 4th down attempt for Alcorn in this game. This season, Alcorn is 1 for 4 on 4th downs. They need to get a first down to extend the game. Allen rolls, looks, throws. It's complete at the 48-yard line. The big target, Griffin, comes up with it. 37 seconds. It'll stop the clock. Clock is running now, 35 seconds. Got to go with it. Allen looking, right side, knocked down. Great play there by Burgess. He's had a huge second half. From here, obviously, field goal's out of the question from here. 25 seconds left. They would like to get the ball inside the 25-yard line. That's where Alcorn's trying to get it to, at least. 2nd and 10. Coming into the game for Alcorn on the other side is Anthony Williams Jr. He comes to the near side. 4 wideouts. Howard in the backfield with Allen. Allen 29 for 39 for 312 and 2 touchdowns. Allen looking right side. It's incomplete. Burgess almost had a game-sealing pick 6. It's 3rd down and 10 with 20 seconds remaining. Fans standing all around ASU Stadium. Alcorn State fans not nervous right now, although there's some fans standing over there. 3rd and 10. They got to get the ball to the 37-yard line. 1 timeout for the Braves, 2 timeouts for the Hornets. Right now, the important thing is for Alcorn is they get these 10 yards. Allen looking. He's going deep. Has a man down there. It's caught inside the 10-yard line. My goodness, what a catch. 10 seconds left. It's Malik Rogers down to the 6-yard line. Now they can spike it and get 1 play to the end zone. And actually, Alcorn is going to call a timeout. I'm a little surprised there because they could have, well, I guess either way, really didn't matter. What a catch by Rogers. You got to give credit where credit is due. I had to wait because I couldn't see if he caught it or not. I had to wait to find out. That pass is good for 41 yards. Holy cow. Well, we knew this game was going to be a close game. I don't think people thought it was going to come down to this, but here we are with 10 seconds left and the ball at the 6-yard line. Well, now Alcorn is out of timeout, so the ball has to go to the end zone. If they don't get it, probably going to be a field goal attempt with less than 10 seconds left in the game. Would be fitting for this game to go to overtime. But we're not there yet. This reminds me of a game a few years ago with Texas Southern. Alabama State had the lead, had a 2-touchdown lead in the 4th quarter, a 10-point lead in the 4th quarter. Texas Southern scored twice in the 4th quarter, and it was like 30 seconds left in the game. They scored the game-winning touchdown against Alabama State. Hopefully, it's a different outcome this time. At best right now for Alcorn State, it's a field goal right now. But they would love to put 6 on the board and send this ASU Stadium crowd home unhappy. Well, if the defense needed to stop at any point in time today, it is right now. 10 seconds. Ball at the 6. 2 men in the backfield, Duffy and Howard. And you got to watch out for both of these guys out of the backfield because they can catch the ball. They've proven that today. Alabama State is going to use a timeout. They've got 1 left. Well, Aaron Allen, 30 for 41 for 353, 2 touchdowns and an interception. The Hornets have rushed for 255 yards. Alcorn State has 416 yards of offense with 353 coming through the air. Alabama State has 348 total with 2:55 coming on the ground. So 2 different methods, but here we are with 10 seconds left and the ball at the 6-yard line. What kind of play do you call right here? Now Alcorn is out of timeout, so this ball ends up in the middle of the field of play. Game could be over. 3 wideouts with 2 in the backfield. Allen looking over the middle. Incomplete. Rogers had his hand on it in the end zone, but he couldn't handle it. Now what do you do if you're Fred McNair? You got 5 seconds. They're going to bring out the field goal unit. Well, the last kick was blocked. This one is going to be a 23-yard attempt that would send the game to overtime. And Hornet is injured in the end zone. Who is that? Is that Victor maybe? I think it's Victor because he's got the multicolored gear on right there. I think that is Victor. Wow. I mean, Rogers was in the back of the end zone. I don't know if the pass was deflected on the way to him, but somehow it got rerouted, and Rogers just could not handle it. I think Bubba may have gotten a fingertip on it as it was traveling towards the end zone. About, it's a good 10, 15,000 people here tonight, and there were some hearts and some beating fast and some chests up there. Well, it comes down to this. It's going to be a field goal attempt of about 23, 24 yards for Keanu. He was 1 for 2. His last attempt was blocked and returned for a touchdown. That's why Alabama State is in this position. 5 seconds. Keanu trying to send the game to overtime. From the right hash mark, 23-yard attempt. The holder is Darbone. The snapper is Jason Logcore. Snap down. Kick on the way. The kick is good. And we are headed to overtime at ASU Stadium. So we are even at 20. We are headed to overtime. When we come back, it will be overtime. Find out who gets the overtime kick, and then we'll go through the rules. That is coming up. 20 apiece. We head to overtime at ASU Stadium. This is Alabama State football on the Hornet Sports Network. Alcorn State will have the ball to start overtime. They will play down towards away from the student section, let's put it that way, toward the now empty grassy knoll over here. So here's how we got here. Alcorn State took a 3-0 lead in the first quarter. Then in the second quarter, a pair of touchdowns by the Hornets. And the halftime score was 13 to 10. Alcorn State scored the only touchdown of the third quarter, made it 17 to 13, and then James Burgess with the block kick return for a touchdown, made it 20 to 17, and then as time expired, Noah Kiani hit a 24-yard field goal as time expired, and so we are now into overtime. Each team will start at the 25-yard line. In the second overtime, teams will have to start going for 2. And after the second overtime, it's just 2-point plays before we determine a winner. Alcorn State begins at the Alabama State 25. Starting overtime. Allen 30 for 42 for 353 and 2 touchdowns in the game. Allen looks, throws, pass is caught. A quick tackle by Cunningham, and no gain on the play. Noah Duffy made the catch, but nothing doing there. So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10. Well, for two defenses that have given up almost over 750 yards of total offense, it's really compressed down. Allen on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, he is sacked at the 29-yard line. That's Troyquan Thomas, his 2nd sack of the game. Also, good pressure by Stephon Young-Roll. That's what really got Allen have to step up in the pocket. Some big plays on that final drive by Alcorn State. 3rd and 14, they got to get it to the 15-yard line. Third down. Game tied at 20 in overtime. Hornets show blitz. They back out. 3-man rush. Allen fires. Got Rogers again. Malik Rogers has made some clutch catches here in the 4th quarter in overtime. And get the first down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 17. But it's been either number 2 or number 14 that Allen has looked for. Hunt and Rogers have made big plays tonight. From the 12, 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. They hand it off on a sweep to Griffin. That's not going anywhere as Adams makes the tackle. The Wetumpka Tallahassee natives get appointed. A loss of 2 back to the 14. So actually the chains will have to be set. Actually they're gonna call a loss of 1. So it's gonna be 2nd and 11. They'll have to reset the chains. So they thought it was 1st and goal, but it's actually 1st and 10 from the 12. So they got them set and they're accurate. So 2nd down. Allen looking over the middle, pass incomplete. Alcorn wants a flag. Scarborough there at the last second. Intended for Rogers. And again, Alcorn State fans and coaches upset on the far sideline. And another big 3rd down coming up for the Braves and the Hornets. They just keep getting bigger and bigger as the game goes along.
Stand up, boy, defense. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 11. The ball's got to get to the 2-yard line. Where's number 2 and where's number 14? going to have a timeout. You get a timeout in overtime. So Alabama State.
Official after party, fifth quarter edition inside the nest, located right here.
Next Saturday, the Hornets will take on Bethune-Cookman at 2 p.m. That's homecoming next weekend. Hope you join us on the Hornet Sports Network. On the radio with Graham Dunn.
We do not have a timeout on the field. Follow the play. Before the 45-second clock. There's a reset to 45-second clock. Alcorn State will not be charged for timeout.
So no timeout there. It was just they need to spot the ball again. Game tied at 20. It's 3rd and 11. So Alcorn picks that timeout back up. So each team gets a timeout overtime. Alabama State still yet to get the ball. They'll have it on the next possession. Allen looks, fires right side. It is incomplete. Tried to hit Rogers, I believe, again. It was Jackson and Scarborough over there on coverage. So now Kiani, who just sent the game to overtime with a 24-yard field goal. This one will be from 30 yards. He's had one blocked. It was returned for a touchdown. This one will again be from just inside the right hash mark. Well, I'd love to see another block kick for a touchdown in the game right here. Kiani's kick is good. And Alcorn takes a 23-20 lead. But now Alabama State will send it to a second overtime with a field goal, but a touchdown will give Alabama State a much-needed win here at home. It's been a struggle to get a win over Alcorn State. They've won just once in the last 6 meetings on the field. Their last win on the field was in 2018, a 28-25 win. Before that, a 2013 win of 49-30 for the Hornets. But since 2013, the Hornets have won just once on the field. The other one was a forfeit in spring of 2021. Trying to break a long snap. Trying to break a long trend here against Alcorn State. Will be their first on-field win in 5 years over Alcorn State. It'll be Davis to start overtime with the football. He'll keep it. Gets down to the 20. He's wrestled down by big number 98 for Alcorn State. That is Andrew Cole. It picks up 5 at second down. Hornets looking for a big win here at home. Alcorn State with a stop will get their first conference win. Johnson in motion. Handoff goes to Sultan. Upended at the 15, but it's going to be a first down. I'm sorry, that was Harris. He's upended at the 14. Marcus Harris with his 9th carry of the game. First down for the Hornets at the 14. A touchdown wins it for Alabama State. Johnson in motion. Handoff to Harris. And Harris gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. Every time you see a player get popped up like that, you worry about the ball coming out. But Harris hangs on to it. 2 turnovers inside the 10-yard line for Alabama State. Well, that come into play here in overtime. (23-20) in favor of Alcorn. Johnson in motion again. They fake it. Davis looking. It's complete. That's A.J. Lewis. And A.J. gets down to the 11. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 11-yard line. That's the first catch of the game for Lewis. Third and 7. The target is the 4-yard line for Alabama State. Johnson in motion again. Low snap. It's picked up. Davis trying to get away. He can't. He's sacked at the 19-yard line, and that's going to make this an even tougher field goal. It's going to be a 37-yarder for John Jaden, but it's going to be right down the middle. Well, it comes down to this for Alabama State and Alcorn State. Jaden must make this to extend the game. Now, Alcorn is out of timeout, so they cannot ice the kick. A 37-yard field goal to send it to a second overtime. Jaden gets it away. It's no good. He missed it to the left, and Alcorn State gets its first conference win. A come-from-behind effort, 23-20, and a disappointing ending for Alabama State. Noah Kiani hits the field goal from 24 yards out. John Jaden misses from 37 yards out, and the Hornets, who fought valiantly and had a great game plan with the running game, but it was not enough to beat the Braves here today. Two head coaches meeting, and they're good friends. Big win for Alcorn State. They finished with 428 yards of total offense. The Hornets finished with 353. Alcorn State goes to 2-3 on the year. They're 1-1 in conference play. It's the third straight loss for the Hornets. They're now 1-3. Thank you for joining us here on the Hornet Sports Network. Kamari Darrington saying good night from ASU Stadium. But once again, it's 23-20 in overtime. Alcorn State over Alabama State. Good night from Montgomery, and go Hornets.